What was it like to see Rodney Hood and Yusuf Nurkic out there, and how did you feel about the 12-ish minutes that they both played?
It was good to see them both out there, particularly Rodney. It's been a year, and he's been through a long process. So I was just glad to see him out there. And Nurk would look a little rusty. He hadn't had any practices. Some of the things that we did for the first 3 days, he hasn't gone through. So I think we got to get some of him reps in the next couple of days, kind of get him on the same page with everybody else.
All right, Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest.
Jerry, what do you think of Nurk's hair, all in all? Do you like it?
I like it. It's a little bit of a throwback for when I had my perm and, in my younger days. So I have a kind of a soft spot in my heart for it.
He's doing a little bit of a Bill Walton turn, I think.
It's true. That is a good comparison.
Casey Hodal, Trailblazers.com.
Actually, it looks like Casey's hair.
What's that?
Nothing. You missed it.
Something about hair, but yeah, no, it's terrible. What was the approach to the second half? I noticed you played most of the bench. And what did you see out of those guys that you liked and maybe didn't like?
You noticed that, huh?
Yeah, I'm very perceptive.
Well, obviously, Rodney and Nurk were limited at 12 minutes. Dame, CJ, and Melo. The plan was for them to play about 13 or so in the first half. So, the second half was tough just because we didn't have a true point guard out there. I liked the energy that they showed. That I think we took a 4 or 5 point lead at the end of the third quarter, and that was encouraging. But it was tough. It was we couldn't really run much offense without having a true point guard. I think we put CJ Ellaby in kind of a tough position in trying to run a team where running some things that he wasn't familiar with. So, the second half was tough. But the first half, to be honest, I was a little disappointed with. We weren't the same team that we were on Friday. I thought we were really locked in on Friday at both ends of the floor. I don't think that same energy was there that it was Friday.
And also, Terry, you've talked a lot, or the team has talked about wanting to improve defensively. After 2 games, kind of how would you describe where you guys are at in that front?
I was really pleased after Friday night. We gave up a lot of points in the first quarter, but I thought second, third, and fourth quarter of game 1 was I liked our defense, our activity, our communication. I thought we did a lot of good things on Friday night. Tonight, not so much. And give credit to Sacramento. They've really bought into their style of play. They're shooting a lot of threes. They're taking it to the rim. They're playing a fast-paced game. So, but I didn't think that we played with the same energy or the urgency or as we did Friday night.
Jason Quick, The Athletic. Okay.
He's
AJ
muted.
McCord. Oh, he's muted.
Jason's muted.
Gonna unmute Jason.
Don't you? There you go. Can you hear me now, Coach?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, from what we're seeing from Harry so far, I mean, are you viewing him as a rotation type player, or is that something where he kind of still has to earn some stripes?
I've been really pleased with the way he's played. There's no question. He's probably both games. He's scoring the ball well. He's rebounding the ball well. He's playing with a lot of energy. So that's been very encouraging. That being said, obviously Nurk is our starting center. Melo's our backup 4. Enes Kanter took us to the Western Conference Finals as a starting center. So, yeah, he's going to have to take advantage of the opportunities when they come his way. I think it's a little early to be talking about minutes and rotations, but I really like, who we have playing in those positions right now. So it'll play itself out. But I really like the way Harry's playing. I think he's impressing some people.
AJ McCord, Coin.
So Coach, I know you said the effort isn't there like it was on Friday. How much stock do you take into that as far as like potentially reflecting the regular season, or is that just chalked up to second preseason game?
No, I mean, tonight's game was, you could almost expect that. I mean, we knew, the guys knew that those 5 guys knew that they're only going to play the first half. You could almost expect that. But I think we have 2 good days of practice coming up and 2 games against Denver that we're going to compete. So I'm not too worried about what, the way we played tonight.
All right, we'll do 2 more questions here. Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest.
Terry, could you update us on Anthony Simon's condition?
Really not much to update. I don't have any idea how long he'll be out, but his hamstring is sore, and I have no timeline.
And last question, Jamie Hudson, NBC Sports Northwest.
Hey, Coach, going back to Rodney, you said pregame that you hoped that it was going to be one of those games just for him to get back in the flow. So what did you like about him easing back into this one? I know it was limited minutes. And then as far as his minutes go, what do you expect going forward? How many more games do you expect him to be limited?
If you're on at the beginning of the call, I talked about Rodney. I was just glad to see him on the court. That was a positive for him and for us. Going forward, we'll talk to our H&P department and just do what the H&P, what the medical staff are comfortable with and what he's comfortable with. But we play a game in 10 days or so, and hopefully he'll be able to play the amount of minutes that we need him to play off the bench.